सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। महायोगी स्वामी उमानंद सरस्वती की जय. Well friends, we are talking about Sri DNYANESHWARY. Here is a text which has confidently presented God in the form of world of words. And the world of words, it is said to have originated from some source, which is again a word indeed. So that is Omkar. So let us say a huge word Omkar has got all the alphabets in it. 1, 2, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, E, E, whatever. And from this entire one word, like we have English language, and then from which emerges A, B, C, D, and the number of various words, and then the literature, then entire compositions, and for thousands of years. Something similarly, Omkar is sort of a language which has got all these words into it, alphabets are in it. This particular Omkar, because the words are the creators of the universe, any words you take, it manifests something. You ask for water, it is manifested before you. So it is a converter of unseen to seen. Therefore, words are considered as creators. It is also supposed to have it possesses Matruka Shakti, the power of manifestation, the power of creation. It's a motherly power which gives creation. So Matruka is considered to be the Shakti, the power within the words. And the words are supposed to be originating from a bigger, larger word, let's say, larger word for our understanding simplification, which is Omkar. Omkar, it has all the sound effects of all the alphabets in it. So A, U, M are considered to be the basic foundations, and A is considered to be the foundation of the world of words, and it is also compared to the feet of Lord, the foundation principle. Then U is supposed to be the big belly of the Lord. It is like a storehouse in which all the words, thoughts, and the pros and cons of the entire world of words, all is stored in that. And of course, M stands for the intellect, the head. So it's like again we have body, mind and intellect. Om also has got body, mind and intellect. So is that which is the source of the words, and which is because the words are created. The source is also considered to be the creator. And this source is given the name Lord Ganesh in Indian philosophy by the saints. And therefore first 20 couplets were dedicated to the Lord Ganesha, because we are talking about an entire philosophy in a nutshell. Dnyaneshwari almost covers the entire Indian philosophy in a nutshell. It's not very small indeed, but having the entire all Ved, all Upanishads, all this the crux of Bhagavad Gita, all that is very beautifully put in these 9,000 couplets by Sant Jnandev. And therefore, we consider this as the entire Indian philosophy in a nutshell. And now, because we are talking about the world of words, obviously the person who we look upon as the knower of the words, that is Sri Ganesha. Then I had told you that we also talked about the one who adds a skill to the beauty to the words, that is Goddess Saraswati. And now we are turning to the Guru, the master who can play with the words. Now here is the great, they are my favorite when we talk about the Guru. And the Guru is supposed to be the master who has a command over words. It's not how beautiful you orate, how influencing your words are. Sometimes even silence is influencing of a Guru. The couple of couplets which start from 22nd in chapter 1 talks about salutations to Guru. The first one I had introduced to you. Now with Sadguru's voice within my heart. I crossed the tide of life, says Nyandev. He says, Sadguru's, it is an inner voice. It is in all of us. In all of us. Which tells you, which guides you, prompts you with correct guidance. For example, you are suddenly crossing the street, it will tell you, look right. The car is coming. Then you suddenly will look to the right. And sometimes if it is not working, then of course you know what the results could be. So inner voice has to be a very active voice. And that is the voice of the Lord. And we tend to obey it. The more we obey, the more you are on the right path of enlightenment. So he says, I crossed the tide of life. Sant Nyandev has given every credit, every bit of the credit of his intelligence, of his happiness, of his existence to his Guru. This particular text rises as one of the best texts on Guru Bhakti Yoga, which can be studied separately as a chapter, a topic by itself. So it says, it dwells in my heart, the Sadguru dwells in my heart as the inner voice. And with the help of this inner voice, I have crossed the tide of life. The life is not easy. It has its ups and downs. A tide indicates upheavals. Of life. And therefore, he says, I was able to cross the tide of life. So here I am. And therefore, Nyandev says, because of this, I have highest regards for my Guru, who works as a discriminating device in a human being. It's a beautiful thought. It is there in you. Everyone has a Sadguru within. And it tells you right from wrong. It drives you to choose the right. But sometimes, with all that guidance, we end up choosing the wrong. So this force for us to hear and let it be strong in us, we need also not only one within, but the one before us, outside, manifested. It is a beautiful comment. We will see even in Bhagavad Gita, Arjun, when he was not very sure whether he should fight or not. But he did not leave the battlefield and go. He felt he should ask Sri Krishna, his charioteer. Why did he not leave? Because his inner voice was definitely telling him it won't be right to leave. Now, but he needed a little compelling, forceful statement for it, or supporting statement. And he needed it from outside. And that from outside was the charioteer, Sri Krishna, who manifested outside and told him the same what his inner voice had told. So sometimes we fail to listen to our inner voice, and therefore it becomes essential that we have another manifested Guru in front of us who can tell you, all right, now this is the right decision, so take it. Now this is what it is, like how we make you tend to you try to carve, say, pottery. If you take up ceramics thing, and then you are shaping it from inside and from outside, inside and outside. Similarly, we need a manifested Guru, because the Sadguru itself has to manifest outside too. The Sadguru within, the moment you are unable to listen to him or unable to obey him, then it manifests outside in your life. And as a Guru, so Guru and Sadguru are like two hands. They are like two hands, one giving you a shape from outside, one giving you a shape from within. All right. Now I am with due regards to such discriminating device. It's like he discriminates, helps you to choose between right and wrong. As ointment, collyrium in eyes. As ointment, collyrium in eyes gives vision to the sight. Yes, we call it, like we have anjan, they call it anjan. Now when you try to put collyrium in the eyes, it is supposed to give you a clearer vision, a greater insight. When one looks around and about, he sees the treasures divine. So what does this collyrium do? it gives you a little deeper understanding of the world around you. It gives you a deeper understanding. You are able to read it in the correct light. You are able to read the situations more wisely. So sometimes when you are confused, this particular collyrium, if it is put in your eyes, you are supposed to be more wiser about the situations around you. That's why we have difference between common people also. You have some who are wise, some who are yet to be wise. So that is the difference. And then on finding a Chintamani, he is supposed to be, Guru is supposed to be like a Chintamani. He is, what is a Chintamani? It is supposed to be a precious stone, you find it. And when you find it, it's like a wish-fulfilling one. You keep it in your hand and you say, well, God, I want. We've heard stories of jinn and all, who's in the bottle, comes out of the bottle, and then he obeys your, fulfills your wishes and obeys your command. Something like that it is. So he is considered as one of the Chintamani, the precious stone, which you hold in your hands and make your wishes and they get fulfilled. Okay, I too attained all I needed on meeting Guru Nivrutti, says Nyandev. As Nyandev is talking about his own Guru Nivruttinath, and he says on meeting him, now of course he was the elder brother in the family itself, but he had parted from the house for some time, and he was in the company of his own Guru, Gaininath. And after the parents had passed away, he returned to the family, and he supported his younger three brothers, two brothers and one sister. And probably that was more easy, and looking upon an elder brother as a guru, as a mother, as a father, as a support, everything must have been very easy for Sant Gnandev, because it was also a closest relation and a rightful relation to depend upon. Plus he was initiated, Nivruttinath was initiated by his guru, Gaininath. So he says, on meeting my Guru. And that is very, very true. For all of you, I'm trying to tell you this. Once you meet a Guru, and if the Guru is, of course, if you are lucky, you'll get one of the best Gurus in the world. But suppose you are really lucky about it, then you don't worry about your wishes coming true. They come true. Whatever you want, you need, you get it. Of course, they also try to change your approach. If you can't get it, you will be able to see the same situation in a different light. And your desires also would be minimized. But he is there. He is there to give you everything you need. And luckily, you start wanting things which are very beautiful and really essential for a person to be enlightened in life. Then he says, thus sing the glory of Guru knowingly. Now you know that he is like, you try to first realize it or have full faith that yes, Guru is a must. He is like, he is going to help me to select the right. He is one of the best devices which are inbuilt within me in the form of Sudguru, and meeting with the same Sudguru out externally as a Guru. These two are going to, within and without, are going to help me to get all my desires fulfilled. Not only that, to be able to select the right, not only that, he is going to help you to cross the tide. He is also going to get you enlightened. And therefore, he says, knowingly, knowing the functions of the Guru, you must sing his glory. You must realize it. You must see it. It will come from heart. If you know his glory, it will come from the heart. And then you will be a blessed being. Just because you will be able to know what a Guru is, who a Guru is, then indeed you will feel blessed. And when you feel blessed, obviously, you're just like a tree. If you water it, it's going to feel blessed. Similarly, your life is going to feel blessed. And then, of course, whatever you want, it will nourish the basic Satchitanand in you. It will nourish you. It will nourish you so that you get the best of the knowledge, the best of the action, the best of the bliss. All will be in your hands. as holy places on earth are considered visited when bathed in sea waters. Indian philosophy has its own charm. It makes you feel, all right, there are certain solutions. Now you feel you go and have a bath in the sea water. It is considered to be bath in all the holy waters. Sagar and Samudra, these are considered sea, ocean. Both are considered to be, they are huge. They are huge. They are immortal. So it's like you have a bath and it is given a significance, even in holy rivers, if we go and bathe. That's why we have functions like Kumbh Mela a lot in India. We have faith in Kumbh Mela, visiting. People go in gatherings and crowds. Of course, the external, we consider this pollution and things like that. There's no doubt, but still the idea is that you are bathing in the waters, and waters are the cleansing agents. They are cleansing agents. So if you bathe into the, even these oceans and seas are considered as gods, goddesses. Rivers are looked upon as goddesses. So whenever you are like spiritually, when you go and have your bath in waters, in sea waters, it is considered purifying. So as holy places on earth are considered visited when bathed in sea waters, all moods are enjoyed if elixir is swallowed. Now, well, there are 9 moods. 9 moods. I don't know, you have, all of them will be enjoyed. Navaras, they call it. The moment you have elixir is supposed to be Amrit, nectar. And obviously, it will, right from immortality, it grants you everything. Now, it's something like that. Whenever these moods are enjoyed, if elixir is swallowed, something like that will happen if you meet a Guru. As on and again I worshipped Sri Guru. Now, Jnanadev doesn't stop with just once worshipping him. It's a day-to-day. It is a day-to-day. As a matter of fact, it starts growing. Because every day you are giving such blissful moments, and you know it is because of your Guru. So you tend to turn back and say, I don't know how to thank you. I don't know how to thank you, sir. Or I don't know how to thank you, my Gurudev. And then whatever my heart was set upon, he keeps fulfilling. Sant Jnanadev says this, that whatever I have my heart set upon, I have got it fulfilled because of my Guru. Now, can you imagine what a Guru can give us? Friends, you have got to have implicit faith in this arrangement which is made. I know some of these masters have put sometimes our thoughts in doubts, but let's pray that our masters are also the best in the world. Let us humbly accept a Guru. Or let us try to look upon Sant Jnanadev as our Guru. And of course, for me, Sant Jnanadev is a master, Siddha Guru. And I have luckily found my own master too. And friends, there were 10 saints I have talked about in my earlier videos, in which we have great siddhas. I have talked about them. We have Nityanand Baba, Muktanand Baba, Guroni Maharaj, Gondolekar Maharaj. Then we have Ramakrishna Paramahams. We have Sripad Srivallabh, Narsimha Saraswati. Hear their stories. They are there on my videos. And be more and more familiar with this. Try to read at least a couple of autobiographies of great saints in your life, and see what best you can find. I would love to talk about even Navnaths here sometimes, but let's see how the text takes me. Right now, we have talked about a Sudguru within the heart, and Jnanadev has dedicated from 22nd to 27, that's almost just 5 to 6 couplets, he has dedicated to his master in chapter 1, and they are beautiful. So try and see if you want some master, start looking for them. I would love to serve my Guru and let's see how best I can serve Sant Jnandev through my talks. This is Swami Radhikananda from Pune. Friends, I have a website, atmarupa.in, and I'm also going to leave my phone number. It is 9511602400. I'm from India. People want to, if they need to consult me regarding their day-to-day mundane problems or their spiritual thirst, feel free to SMS me on this number, and on return and getting my reply, then you can probably talk to me. Well, let's see. And also find me some more subscribers. I'm Swami Radhikananda from Pune.